Hey everybody, Zun here, and today we're going to be playing more Star Wars Battlefront 2 Galactic Conquest. Now, if you guys will remember, last time we took Naboo and Dagobah and played a little bit of General Grievous and talked about him, so let's just get on in here. So, looks like our turn was over. Okay. We're gonna probably go this way, try to intercept. See, like I was talking about a few episodes ago, he's on Camino, but they can't do anything with it. Neither of us can do anything with it. It's just lost to them, which is awesome. Go there. Let him, oh, he's not going to come to us. He's going to go and attack Tatooine, try to take it back. We all remember what a pain in the ass Tatooine is. So, I could play Darth Maul here. I'm not going to. I'm just going to try to do it without any boosts. I'm probably going to lose, but we'll see. So how you guys been? I've been pretty okay. Pretty tiring the last couple of days. I know I promised 2 videos yesterday, guys, and I'm sorry about that, but things got in the way, life got in the way. You all know how it is. It doesn't take me that long to, make these videos, put them out, but I still like to have private time to do it. I don't like to do it in with my roommates or whatever in the room. Jeez, I just sucked right there. Alright, let's keep going here. Oh man, there's already clones in our base. Oh, clone menace. Where are you guys even getting all these guys? Camino's been destroyed. Alright, we're gonna take this, gonna go out here, try to kill some more clones. So, if you kill all the clones, is that considered a form of genocide? Because they weren't originally a thing, but then they were made by man. So, like, if Hitler killed all the clones, would that have been a clone genocide, or is that just like decommissioning machine? What do you guys think? Alright, gonna go keep fighting here. Ooh, that guy almost had me. Oh, this guy's probably gonna get me. Oh, missiles, 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 missiles. Missiles, yay! Okay. We can't find any health packs. No one has any health packs! What is this, a Bacta shortage? So, Bacta in the Star Wars universe is like this healing agent. Everyone always just calls it Bacta, and like Luke was put into a big old Bacta tank in the beginning of Empire Strikes Back, and Bacta is all over all the Star Wars games. There are Bacta tanks in this game. Bacta is a form of bacteria, which I know a lot of you were like, well, duh, it's called Bacta. But just think about that, a bacteria, like a fungus that grows in your wounds, and that's what they use to heal people. They are so advanced that they found a form of fungus that regenerates wounds, heals limb. Well, there's no one in that turret. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Yep. But I shouldn't even have said anything. I jinxed it. I like how they just straight up ignore me. They look at me and they're like, "Oh, if you thought you were dead now, just wait until I get into that turret." Also, how do freaking battle droids use vehicles and everything correctly? I mean, I know they have fingers and everything, but they only have 3. And are they all really designed for like hand-eye coordination and stuff like that? Because in the movies they seem pretty stiff. And I know in the movies most of their vehicles are like machines. They're just like the droids. They're just machines that run themselves. But it's just kind of weird to think about. Alright, gonna keep running around here. Oh, by the way, guys, hashtag WTFW. It's a new critical thing. Go ahead and look at his video. It's something about what's wrong with YouTube or something about that, but it's one of Critical's new videos. I would definitely recommend looking it up. Hashtag make YouTube great again. Hashtag WTFW. It's all that popular stuff. I'm not much of a Twitter fan myself, but speaking of Twitter, I heard that they're starting to put out like rules that like every time you make a tweet, they are allowed to govern what you're allowed to say. Which they already had that rule in place, like you couldn't swear any of that stuff, and that stuff was governed, or well, you could swear obviously, but you couldn't say like certain things like hate speech and stuff like that. But now it's going to be like really bad. Like if you even have an opinion that Twitter doesn't necessarily agree with, they're going to be able to take your shit down. I don't like that. I mean, like I said in the fucking last video, social media is just was that the first? No, it was the last one. Social media is just making this world a bunch of pussies, and it's pretty sad. Oh, and to clarify, I got my Uber blaster. To clarify, in the last one, I didn't mean hurt or attacked or any of that stuff. I didn't mean physically. I wasn't saying that people should be attacked physically, like with their, people punching them with their hands. I just meant like mentally, like with insults and stuff like that. I wasn't saying that people deserve to be, fought in the streets. I mean, some people do, but not most people. Where the hell? Where is this guy? Oh, there he is, heading for the turret. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll and a couple of episodes when I might already have the sniper. I might do it in the next time we get a good sniper map. But I'll show you guys definitely the easiest strategy for getting those young. Look at him. He's like, I wish I could get into that turret. All glory to the turret. You guys like Futurama? I fucking love that show. All glory to Hypnotoad. I'm so sad that show like got canceled for the third time I think it was. Fucking 3 times they canceled that awesome show. I mean, it's just such a generational thing, And the guy who made it, oh man, I usually know his name, Matt Groening, said he'd rather do more Futurama than keep doing The Simpsons, but he's doing The Simpsons because that's what's popular, that's what people like. Oh crap. They have like 2 guys left, but we're gonna lose because we don't have a base. Come on, one of my droids gotta pull through this for me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, droids. You gotta take a base. You gotta be the saviors here. Come on, you could do it. Yeah, I told you Tatooine was a hard fight for the CIS. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily did very great, but I know I did better than any of them did, and I'm still losing right now, apparently. I thought we were winning pretty severely, but... Come on, where are my droids? Oh my god. Oh my god. Take base 5, guys. Come on. Whatever 1 or 2 droids is still out there, you need to take base 5. They're probably sitting in turrets, which pisses me off. Even my NPCs are freaking addicted to turrets. It's awful. This map is one of the worst about it. Because all the turrets are just fucking laid out everywhere, just randomly. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. It looks like we don't have any saviors, any CPU gods out there who are gonna save us. Well, that's disappointing. That is definitely disappointing. Wow, what a way to lose. What a way to lose on camera. I look like a chump for not realizing that all my bases were taken. I was just too busy walking around talking about the turrets. What a way to go. Yeah, so they only had 16 dudes left, but we had 0. That sucks. Well, we probably had more than 0. We probably had like 2, but I could have killed 16 dudes if I hadn't died like a noob. Alright, well, we lost that planet. Not too big of a deal. Gonna save. Boom. Yes. So we got 420 credits. Oh, yeah, 420. Oh, 420. You know, guys, smoke it, blaze it, friggin' whatever it is you kids do, eat it in your brownies and whatnot. Alright. So we're gonna go to Kashyyyk next. Kashyyyk's a great map. We can go there, kill some Wookiees. I feel like the Republic definitely get a lot more racial bonuses. Like, you go to this planet, this race helps you, than the Confederates do, which makes sense because the Confederates are the bad guys, but still. Yeah, you'll notice I took leader. I'm just going to play some Jango Fett, do some sniping. It's pretty fun on this map. I actually probably should... No, because this map doesn't have very many good turret locations for me to actually do legitimate, like, sniping, trying to get the headshot medal on. But yeah, you just... It's a tiny little pistol, super high rate of fire, super good damage, and you can shoot people from across the map with it. And another thing the AI is goofy about is, like, when you shoot them with a sniper rifle from, like, outside of the, like, their, like, registry range, they just start running in the opposite direction, like that's gonna save them. It's pretty goofy. Oh, can I get this guy? Ooh, shot out of the freaking turret. Messed that kid up. Hashtag I messed that kid up. Alright, gonna fly up here. Oh, I'm Jango Fett. I died in the second movie to fucking Mace Windu, the stupidest of all the Jedi. Yeah, when me and my friends were kids, we used to give all the freaking Jedi and Sith stupid names. Like General Grievous was General Gravy Face, and Mace Windu was Mace Window. I know that one's kind of easy, kind of a cop-out. Yoda was Soda, all that other good stuff. Well, I know you guys are like, "Whoa, those aren't very funny," but we also were like 8, so give us some credit here. I know some of you are gonna be like, "Well, when I was 8, I was fucking having sex with babes," but I don't believe you. God, it's going so well for me already. Play a little bit of Assassin Droid. Sniper's a really good gun. It's really cool to get freaking no scopes with it because there's no reticle on the screen. It's literally just luck because it's not very accurate either. Like I just tried right there and just missed completely. Freaking just showing why I'm not in the LCS. Speaking of the LCS, this is kind of old news to a lot of you, but I was like watching like Sky Williams or one of those like league people the other day, just their older videos, and they mentioned that the reason why a lot of LCS players stopped is because the pay is so bad. I could have swore the rewards for those championships was like $8 million. How is the pay so bad? I mean, they're not even big teams. They're only 5-person teams plus a coach. How many people are you paying? Plus, I thought they had sponsors. Like, what the hell? I mean, and I'm not going to say, oh, they're playing video games. Yeah, they're playing video games, but do you know how labor-intensive it is? I mean, you could like a video game all you want, but when you have to play at fucking 20 hours a day with limited sleep, learning all these strategies, not having fun. It's not for fun. That's not why you play. You play to learn strategies so you can be the best. And not better, the best. And if you're not the best, freaking, you make one mistake, like, there are a lot of those videos like, Bronze or Wood League 7 and stuff like that. There's some that show like LCS plays, and a lot of them they'll show like an LCS play and it's a complete whiff, like freaking 2 boobs for you or some stupid freaking LCS player flashes in as Thresh, completely misses the flash, ults too early, throws his hook, completely misses it, and they'll get fired like the next day. Like, oh no, you're not on our team anymore. You fucking fucked up in a game that could have won it for us. And I kind of get it. I mean, it's like if you don't win, your sponsors don't want to be a part of you anymore because it's like, well, if you can't win, then people aren't going to buy our brand. And if you don't win, you don't get prize money. It's not like in the NFL where just existing as a team, you are a brand that gets paid. Not to say that those fucking brands. You can't go out and buy, LCS stuff that costs money, but it's not the same as like the NFL where you go out and you buy a freaking Broncos jersey and it costs you $100. Plus, they don't sell jerseys. You just buy shirts with logos on them, and you can't charge $100 for a shirt. Well, you could, but the thing about capitalism is you shouldn't. Oh my god, I'm getting strafed on by these kids. Are we losing? I feel like we're losing. Freaking, I'm getting wrecked. Oh no, oh my gosh. No, it is pretty much the clone apocalypse out there. One of my favorite scenes from, that doesn't involve, General Grievous in, the Revenge of the Sith movie, the 3rd prequel movie, is definitely the Kashyyyk scene. I love when they have all the Wookiees like jumping on the tanks and like smacking those the detonators on them and jumping off and they explode, all that other crazy stuff. Not to say the Kashyyyk maps have been good in all the Battlefront games. Like there was that map in the first game and I always called it the bullhead. I don't know what it was actually called, but if you look at the map, it looks like a bull's head. It's got like the nose and the horns and all that other stuff. And you look at that map and you're like, or you're playing that map and you're like, why am I losing so many people as the Confederates? Why am I reinforced? Wow, that guy didn't even waste a second before he replaced the other guy. But you're like, why am I losing so many units? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. And I'll tell you why. It's because droidekas will spawn in the far island that the Confederates start with, their primary command post, and they will try to go through the water. But because they're lower elevation, they're below the water, and they can drown. So you'll have hundreds of droidekas just rolling through there, just giving away deaths because they're just drowning, which is just ridiculous. Another thing, I don't understand how they balance the race bonuses. Maybe it's the point is that they're not balanced, but like I know killing the racial characters on the map, it doesn't give you points. So it's like, how do you balance that? I guess like the CIS gets a lot more vehicles on this map. Maybe that's like their logic behind it. Wow, total annihilation. All kills, all command posts. Doesn't make sense to me, though. I don't like it. Alright, pretty good game. 42-7. Let's look at my all-time stats here. Favorite class, Assassin Droid. I guess I was playing an Assassin Droid for quite some time. I haven't gotten any gunslingers, which is kills with pistol. I haven't gotten any demolitions, which is rocket launcher crit hits. I've gotten a few regulators, which is the shotgun one. I love the shotgun. Guardian, obviously, I have legendary. It's pretty easy. Frenzy is the 12 kills with the elite blaster rifle. Or was the 12 kills with the normal blaster rifle. It gives you the elite blaster rifle. And then endurance. Once you get skills legendary, you always have that buff. So it's good to, like, if you really like the game, you can just grind these out and then your profile will be super strong. Which is why I was going to originally play the other profile, but I did not prepare very well for it. Okay, gonna save the game here. Keep going. Alright, we got 750 credits, which is good. We now have 1,700 credits overall. Oh, they're going back to Genosis. They think it'll save them, but it won't. Because we have the strategy, guys. We have the strategy. The strategy to kill the walker that they get for free, because this game is unbalanced. No, I'm just kidding. I know the spider walkers are obviously more than enough to stand up to them, especially if you get crit hits, but I think it's funny to make fun of it. All the mobile command post deals are also such bullshit. Yes, scatter like ants. You think my people would be the ants, seeing as how I have the Genosans working with me. You know what the Republic did? Well, I mean the Empire did it, but they were still technically the Republic when they did it. They made this entire planet infertile. Like, they were like, oh, you supported the Confederates, so your planet is infertilized. No more living things are allowed to be on your planet. Like, in the new Vader series written by Disney, the comic book series, he goes back to the planet because there's, still droid factories here, and he wants a droid army for his own, like, personal reason. I'm not going to give too much away. But there's, like, one queen left on the whole planet, and she can't make children because the entire planet is infertile. So she's making Confederate droids and calling them her children to keep her species alive. Isn't that sad? I mean, I know they're the bad guys, but jeez. Not everyone on the planet, I'm sure, was like, yeah, death to good people. Yeah, although they might have been. I mean, they are an insect species, and insect species do have hive mind, but still. See, wreck that thing. Gonna just mow down some clone troopers here. His laser is such a goofy weapon. Like, if you hit them directly with it, they're done for, but, like, you can also swipe fire with it, but it's so not worth it, because if you don't hit them with more than, like, 1 second's worth, the damage is so insignificant. Also, the Spider Walker is really weird in that the blaster, the right trigger, goes, like, below where you're aiming, and then the left one goes exactly where you are aiming. So, like, you can work your angles, like, you can hit guys who are below the reticule if you do it right with the normal blaster. Let me see if I can get someone to line up for it so I can demonstrate here. Trying to shoot me with a sniper rifle. I'm in a fucking tank and he's trying to shoot me with a sniper rifle. I know in real life that might be something you can actually do with fucking 50 caliber rounds, anti-tank rounds, but in this game, definitely not a good idea. Oh, I thought I did it. Every time I try to do it, I run out of ammo. What are you doing? Yeah, see right there, I just nailed him in the head. Oh no, I didn't kill that teammate. Like, he killed the teammate before I got him. But yeah, you can, like, aim at a weird angle and get that young headshot. It's pretty sweet. Go up close to this thing for some reason. This vehicle right here has, like, these butt machine guns. It's so stupid. I'll show you guys when I play in the Republic. They're completely, like, if you're an actual player, like, if you're playing this game multiplayer, and you were like, oh, I call butt cannons, and you're just fucking retarded. They're awful. Wow, like, I survived with, like, 4 hit points. It's like in freaking an RPG when you get a hit and it's like, oh, I totally wiped him out, and then he just has that little sprite of health and it's like he gets another attack and wipes your team. It's pretty great. Oh my gosh, homing missiled me. I swear bots always have homing missiles. Like, if they get a lock on you, they will home you. They will homes you. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Jeez, see? That is bullshit. He's going right for my crit spot, too. The crit spot... Can you fucking get off me? Yes, I know I killed my own teammate, but he deserved it. Let's be completely honest there. He was sabotaging this whole operation. Alright, I'm just gonna get out. We are getting wrecked, see? I'm telling you guys, you gotta be in the Spider Walker. Look how wrecked we're getting right now. This is awful. Oh my gosh. We're 30 kills behind. I have to have, like, how many? 35 freaking kills, and we're 30 kills behind. Explain that one, Bungie. Freaking makers of the original Halo trilogy and now a game I absolutely hate. that everyone keeps telling me to go back to. I'm not going back to Destiny. You can't release a bunch of DLCs to fix your game and then say, hey, look, our game is good now. No, you release the game good. DLCs are to improve or enhance an experience, not to fix a bad game, you know? Like patches are to fix bad stuff with a game, and those are free. If you charge someone for the release of a patch, then you, my friend, are a goddamn terrorist. Alright, it's going pretty well. Looks like no one's manning this vehicle yet. Okay, good kills, good kills. Okay, so it's 29 to 10, but we appear to be out-manning them because I cannot find any clones. Clones are pretty easy to find. You usually just look for the little white dot. There they are. And that's a little blue clone. Just killing them like insects. Burn them out like insects over here. Oh my gosh, I lost 5 people since I looked down. What the hell? Quit going invisible. What? When did the Republic discover cloaking technology? What is this? This is awful. What? Quit shooting me with a sniper. Okay, I guess that's a miss. Okay, I headshotted that guy. Could you imagine? It's like if someone shot artillery at you, like real life artillery, and it nailed you right in the forehead. 5-head is an inside joke between me and my friends. That was my bad, guys. I try to avoid my inside jokes, but nailed you right in the forehead. And I know it's like, oh, I've heard 5-head before, Zunzun, you fucking idiot. And I get that. Most people have probably heard 5-head before, but for those people who hadn't, I wanted to explain what I was trying to say so I didn't sound like more of a bumbling idiot. Alright, it's 4 to 4. Looks like we've pretty much evened it out with this laser spider tactic. Okay, so to me, the design of this vehicle is so flawed. It's 4 really prongy legs on these like really loose joints. It turns really slowly, and it uses 2 satellites as weapons. And in the game, or in the actual show, these are supposed to be like their own AI, like how the droids are an AI. They're supposed to be like their own individual thing. But how does a normal droid soldier get into these and drive them as a vehicle? You're killing me here. That's another reason why I don't much care for the new Battlefront game. I don't want to say I don't like it, because there's nothing wrong with it. There really isn't. It's an okay game. Like, if you're okay with that sort of thing, then it's a fine game. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's just they disappointed on so many different levels. You know, it's not that they failed, because I'm sure they set out what they meant to do for the most part, but they just disappointed on a lot of different levels. And the Clone Wars for me is one of the big things. Like, I get that Disney's trying to get away from the Clone Wars. They don't want to they don't want to. Oh, they didn't. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. It's like you can build it the first time and it has the little pad, but after that you have to actually repair it. That's cool. I've never seen that before. Usually the NPCs will probably repair it before I've ever seen it. NPCs love to repair and throw out health kits. Anytime an NPC throws out a health kit, I always try to keep them alive as long as possible, because that's chill as fuck. Okay. We're still looking for clones. I don't know where the hell they are. They're just hiding from me, which is reasonable. I mean, I have like 50 kills. I've single-handedly caused the clone plague or genocide or whatever we decided. And also, this vehicle's design is, like, it seems broken too. It's like have you ever seen a car that its wheels curve in on both sides? Because I have, and they're horrifying to see. Oh, crap. These guys are just up here with freaking sniper rifles just kicking everyone's butt. Okay, nailed them. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah. I love this game. This game's awesome. Definitely gonna play more of it for you guys. If you guys want me to talk about anything specifically, like any topics you want me to bring up, I mean, I'm totally willing to talk about any stupid things that you've read about or heard, as long as they're true. Obviously, I'm not gonna spread slander or lies about anyone, except for Australia. I'm sure I lied multiple times when I was explaining Australia, but that's what I've seen. I'm going to buy the Droideka. I enjoy playing as the Droideka. Okay, we're going to go to bonuses here. We're probably going to get enhanced blasters and maybe back to tanks. Boom, boom. Dink, dink. Over here to back to tanks. Back to tanks is cool to have automatic health regeneration, even if I do forget when I spend the money on it. Okay. We're going to move. We're going to end our turn. I know you guys are probably wondering what drugs I'm smoking because I'm taking the weirdest route ever, but honestly, I've moved by accident multiple times. Oh, fun. Dagobah again. Dagobah without General Grievous is the worst. Like, I absolutely hate this map. It always comes down to 7 clone snipers hiding in the back right corner near freaking Yoda's house. This area right here. There's always clone snipers just camping there. It is the worst. Okay, so in this game, in order to unlock the hero units, you got to get points. So going out, getting kills, getting killing sprees, capturing command posts, blah, 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 allows you to play the advanced units, you know, like the specialty units for each faction. Because for the most part, each of the 4 base units are the same, or at least very similar in the base factions, or in all 4 of the factions. I guess they're not really the base factions. There's a guy over here. Check your minimap a lot when you play this game, by the way, guys. Okay. Gonna try to take out some clones, try to keep us ahead, because I really don't want to fucking lose another one. I've already lost one today. Already look like I'm bad at this game. Don't want that. Okay, gonna go over here. Oh crap. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Be a clone, just fucking clone sniper camping. Something cool about one of those caves, I'm sure all of you have noticed, but anyone who hasn't, if you go into one of them, it's supposed to be the cave that Luke went into in the freaking A New Hope movie, and you can hear Darth Vader breathing. It's pretty sweet. Also, you can come here when you're in the Clone Wars, like I'm doing right now, obviously, and Yoda's house is there. Did Yoda just always have an escape, like a freaking swamp front property, you know, a timeshare here? And like when the Empire took over, they just killed every other member of his timeshare, so he just got the place permanently. Like, who keeps a home here? And the reason he apparently hid here is because there's so much dark energy, no one could, like, track his good force side. What the hell? That's like... Well, I don't want to make any real-world comparisons, but that's like in 1940s if you were hiding from, like, the mob. Like the, you know, the Italian mob or whatever. So you went to Nazi Germany. Just, oh, I gotta hide from the mob, so I'm gonna go somewhere absolutely horrible. Like, what is your plan there? What are you thinking? I mean, I guess Yoda had his ways because he freaking survived for another 20 years. Bastard didn't die till he was like 900. What the hell, man? It's probably why his race went extinct. They're like elves from D&D or Lord of the Rings or whatever. They just live so long they just never have children. Or Aragon, I guess. Has anyone read Aragon? That book is such a disappointment. Like, I love the book, don't get me wrong. Every book I enjoyed all the way through, except for the very last part of the very last book. The way they killed the main bad guy, freaking King Galbatorix or whatever his name is, it just seemed like such a cop-out. She's like, oh, his evil power was overtaken because she had built what is basically a freaking god. She's like, he's all-powerful, he can't be beat, he has the power energy of hundreds of dragons, and energy is used to cast spells in that fucking book. So he's got the power energy of 100 dragons, and dragons are super energy-oriented, obviously, you know, they're big lizards. And yeah, he's super powerful, and then she was like, oh crap, I need a way out. So she Deus Ex Machina this bull crap, like, ooh, he's so evil that the dragons backfire on him when he tries to use the energy to kill Aragorn, and blah blah blah. And also they end that book, there's 3 dragon eggs. Just think about that. 3 dragon eggs, and they're gonna rebuild the species. 2 of them are male, 1 female. So Saphira, being the main dragon, I guess you could say, is going to be the mother of every freaking dragon. That's like rebuilding the human race with 1 woman and 2 men. And, you know, I understand religion, you know, Adam and Eve, all that other stuff. But that was back when, you know, even if you were going to make an argument about it, that's like, okay, that was back when there was no such thing as a need for genetic diversity. Because those were 2 perfect humans, essentially. They were built perfectly in the image of God, okay? So that's not the same as 2 random scrubs, 2 random humans from the earth getting together and having all these kids. Because we already have flaws. Every human being, no matter how perfect you think you are, you have flaws somewhere in you. I'm kicking these guys' butts. These clones have a flaw that they get their ass kicked by me. But yeah, there's a flaw somewhere in you. And that flaw is going to become a genetic staple. And if that flaw mixes with another flaw, then that genetic staple might get worse. And it will be continued to be passed on because there's no one to enter into that gene pool to say, okay, my gene is going to cancel that. So you can't do that in modern day. Like, people always say, oh, in zombie apocalypse, you know, we have to save all the women, blah, 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 because of blah, blah, blah. And you do. I mean, if it was a zombie apocalypse, go ahead, try your best to save every woman. But eventually, the genetic pool will be so diluted that you'll just have a... See, I told you, always camping down in that area. Will be so diluted that you'll just have a bunch of disgusting mutant babies. If 999 million or whatever... No, what? I guess it's like 7.9 billion people, there's like 100,000 people left on the whole planet. If all those people died and all the remaining people were spread all across the planet, we'd probably be fucked. Like, the race would probably eventually die out. What do you guys think? You think it's possible to rebuild a species with only 2 people? If you think so, go ahead and leave a comment and like. I don't usually do that stuff, but that's what I see all the big YouTubers doing, is saying, oh, answer my question, leave a comment and like. So if you want to, be my guest. Yavin's a pretty fun map to be a sniper. Let's do one last battle. These are going pretty quickly. Oh, auto turrets, sweet. Never waste money on the auto turrets bonus. I know it seems kind of cool, like, oh, my command posts like defend themselves, but the turret that they put in it is so like weak and insignificant. It's really not worth it. Like, you can basically insta-kill them with any, like, explosive or any, like, weapon that is a good one-shot weapon. We're going to be missing all these sniper shots like a pro. Okay, I finally hit that guy. Okay, we're going to be going for headshots here, so let me see what I can do. If we start to lose, I'll probably switch over to Super Battle Droid or Engineer Droid and hop into a car or something. But, what a bastard. Fucking drive away on your little speeder bike that you freaking keep using, but it's a different color, and I don't even know. There are explanations for the vehicles, and like the reason why the Empire has the Rebels use vehicles that the Empire did use and the Empire moved on is so weird. See that sweet headshot? What up, ladies? Call me. My gamer tag on Halo Call of Duty is XX Smoke Weed for Life XX. It's freaking sex me up, ladies. So as usual, we have the usual headshot horrifia over here. Usually you don't have to try this hard, but looks like these guys are actually finding good reason not to get into turrets for once in their entire lives. The entire existence of Battlefront 2. Like, okay, I don't know if you guys can tell through YouTube's like audio capture, but I'm looking at my screen right now, and like the graphics on that armor are actually really well done. Like, I'm really impressed by this game for its time. They definitely, you can definitely tell a lot of love was put into it, a lot of love for Star Wars in general. Ooh, mobile turrets. He was running towards the turret before the guy even died. He knew. He's like, this fool's gonna get headshotted, and then I'm gonna have to get to ride the mobile turret, and it's gonna be sweet. Oh, a word, beam rifle. So you get the beam rifle. Say what you will about the beam rifle, it's okay. I'm not really a big fan, because you gotta... Why is this guy not dying? What am I doing wrong? Why am I ruining this video with my lack of knowledge on things I say I have knowledge of? Okay. What is happening? Does this guy have cement in front of him? Is this guy built a mirror? See, that's the auto turret that goes on your thing. I mean, it's so crappy they just give it to the sniper. So you know it's not really worth it. Sometimes you gotta whip out the pistol, you know. Like at a party, sometimes you just gotta whip out your dick. Ladies are like, I don't know if I want to go home with you. You just pull out that penis and they'll know. They'll know. Trust me, guys. That's a good strategy. That's why I've banged over 1 million ladies. You can tell by my voice that I'm a real ladies man. Okay, we're gonna play the destroyer droids, the crab droids, the droidicas, the other countless names for them. We're gonna play one of them. They're freaking awesome. They're better in maps without vehicles for obvious reasons, because, you know, they're anti-infantry, they're not anti-vehicle. They have no sidearm, no explosives, so if you get caught up 1v1 against the vehicle will win 999% of the time. That's right, over 100% of the time the vehicle will win. You want to go up here? You've been playing a lot of Battlefront. You're like, oh, Zunzun, I can't get to the top of that Aztec statue that's on Yavin for some reason. You gotta roll. You gotta be going full speed and roll up there. It's totally unnecessary. You can boost for some reason when you're rolling as a droideka. I don't know why they thought that was okay. So I lied. You can't get up there as a droideka. Could have swore I've done it before, but again, I tell truths that aren't truths. Don't even listen to me. Okay, we're going to go down here. We're going to try to take some command posts. We're winning pretty severely, so I'm not too worried. But I did show you guys the beam rifle. I friggin' apparently am awful with it because if I remember right, I don't think I got like 3 kills with it after I getting like 12 kills to get the damn thing. But yeah, I'm going to go up here. This place right here always gets taken and no one ever bothers to take it back. It's like the stupidest command post location. One of my favorite parts about the movies is when the droidekas roll in and everyone kind of just stares at them, lets them uncurl from the ball mode, lets them turn on their energy shields, and then starts fighting them. Yeah, that's the strategy. That's the military strategy that's employed. Movie military tactics are so pathetic. They're just done so poorly. If soldiers actually worked the way they did in movies, like I recently watched the cinema sins for Olympus Has Fallen. There's so many Secret Service soldiers in that, or Secret Service soldiers, agents, I guess, in that who just die needlessly. They just run out into open fire and they're just like, oh, shoot me, I'm an idiot. You get shot and whatever, game over, I guess. We as Americans make a bigger joke of our military than other countries do. Other countries are still a little bit afraid of us because we do put a lot of money towards military. Not as much as we used to, but we do put a lot of money towards military. So most non-world power countries are afraid of our military. But we make jokes about it all the time. And making jokes about it isn't going to help, you know? So we're going to save DIX, Dix, like Dixie, the Dixie cups, my favorite brand when you're 3 and you want a cup of water from the bathroom, the best water. I'm gonna let them go. They're gonna just go and move into Geonosis again. I gotta fucking take Tatooine again. Ugh, I didn't want to have to play another game. Alright guys, well I'm just gonna exit out of this and use the last save. So, thanks everyone for watching. If you'd like to leave a comment, please go ahead and do. If you'd like to leave a like or subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave suggestions for other games I should play, or what you'd like me to hear me talk about, or what other things you'd like to see in the videos in the future. Thanks everybody. Bye.